As lights illuminate MSG Sphere's alien exterior on the Vegas Strip, eager fans discover a high-tech wonderland within. Towering screens surround guests with unmatched resolution, putting them at the heart of fully immersive shows engaging all senses. The revolutionary venue fulfills its vision. What will it feel like when the 16K Ultra HD display comes to life? How will it sound inside this mammoth spherical chamber? Tonight marks a major milestone for the MSG Sphere. Years of planning, testing, and perfecting now lead to the venue's very first public showcase. It's the result of over $2 billion invested, making it the most expensive and advanced arena on the planet. CEO James Dolan spared no expense in his vision of putting fans inside the actual show. Holographic projections, beam-forming audio, and breathtaking LED visuals combine to create a fully sensory experience, one that takes live entertainment into uncharted territory. Of course, doubts plagued the project from the start. Many called a spherical configuration unworkable and unusable. The technology simply didn't exist to pull off such immersion on this grand scale. But those doubts vanish as the house lights dim and the mammoth screens surrounding the audience blink on. Gasps echo through the sphere as images come into view with a clarity beyond IMAX. This isn't just video, it's a portal into another world. Irish rock legends U2 have the honor of christening the MSG Sphere. As lifelike visuals beam overhead, the band members rise dramatically from beneath the stage. The crowd erupts as Bono, The Edge, Adam Clayton, and Larry Mullen Jr. kick off their new residency. These 8 shows allow them to fully incorporate the venue's capabilities into the concert. The stage itself stretches into a walkway that bisects the audience for select songs, bringing U2 face-to-face with fans. Holographic projections also appear on stage, morphing previously static elements like drum kits and amplifiers into vivid, moving displays. Even the guitars seem to change shape thanks to the venue's advanced technology. As U2 plows through hits like Where the Streets Have No Name and Vertigo, collective awe grips the crowd. Because it's not just what they see, but what they hear. Thanks to an advanced system utilizing 12,000 speakers, the MSG Sphere engineers can literally target specific sounds to individual seats. Audio is no longer just coming from the stage, it comes from the sides, from above, even behind, thanks to the Sphere's unique configuration. So as Bono belts out soaring vocals, his voice truly feels like it's swirling around fans, the same as The Edge's iconic guitar lines slice through the air in vivid directional patterns. Even in the furthest seats, clarity and presence are unmatched. The sensation borders on the surreal. As Bono mentions during the show, it's less like a rock concert and more akin to starring in their own science fiction film. Fitting as images from classic movies like Blade Runner appear on screen and bleed thrillingly into reality. But U2 is just part of this interactive world the Sphere creates, because lining the interior, encasing every inch of the venue, are state-of-the-art LED panels. All told, they exceed over 2 football fields in combined area. Thanks to proprietary anchoring and curvature, visuals wrap fully around the arena. So while eyes lock onto the physical stage, peripheral visions fill with swirling colors, textures, and lighting effects. U2 has even worked cues into their performance to accent these immersive animations. Together with the 16K high dynamic range displays, the output exceeds anything Dolby or IMAX can muster. Some fans even feel sensor sickness early on from the engulfing imagery, but quickly adjust thanks to the interior bowl's gentle contours that allow easy viewing angles all around. Adding to the sensory explosion is the show's interactive components. Using their phones, the crowd can beam colors, text, and even custom animations to the screens. Picture entire sections pulsing red or green to the beat. The whole interior becomes an extension of the experience. By the halfway mark, jaws are on the floor as U2 raises things to staggering new heights. The screens shift to swirling reds and orange before suddenly cracking. Fans gasp as it looks like the entire sphere is breaking apart overhead. Chunks separate and the venue starts to crumble as part of the improvised storyline. Debris appears to crash closer on the video panels as the band continues furiously performing. Then, in an instant, blackout. The music, the lights cut as U2 and the crowd plunge into darkness. It's a thrilling and agonizing few seconds before spotlights slowly return. Whistles of admiration ring out for the clever theatrical moment. But the show's peaks still loom ahead. During the infectious riff of Beautiful Day, the LED ceilings transform into skies with actual clouds floating by. The illusion is so convincing that many fans lose themselves completely in the vista. Smiles beam all around at the wonder. By encore, everyone is up dancing and singing, utterly enraptured. A feeling of community buoys the arena as Bono invites all ages, cultures, and lifestyles to rejoice in the transcendent power of live music. As the band soaks in cheers, tears flow at the magic woven. In the end, the phrase "you had to be there" feels inadequate, because the MSG Sphere represents such a radical redefinition of entertainment. Those fortunate enough to have these tickets witness the conception of something utterly new and game-changing. As crowds slowly file out, joy and exhilaration still hang thick in the air. Comments range from "that was incredible" to "I've never experienced anything like it." Word will spread fast that the MSG Sphere exceeded even its loftiest promises. But U2 is just the starting act for what the Sphere offers. An array of A-list performers are slated for residencies as the venue seeks to redefine Las Vegas entertainment. Expect show-stopping sets from the likes of Carrie Underwood, Janet Jackson, Garth Brooks, and more. Other one-off concerts will further test just how adaptable the space is. Can artists like Bad Bunny or Harry Styles tailor their productions to fully leverage the arena's specs? Regardless, the MSG Sphere is the hot ticket in town. It also promises utilities beyond just music. Sporting events, product launches, video game interactions, even educational programming, all will benefit from the unrivaled sight and sound. MSG is already signing content deals with massive brands like Disney and YouTube. Vegas provides the ideal launchpad to showcase the Sphere globally via trade events and millions of visitors. If costs are recouped, expansion is imminent, with MSG scouting more Sphere locations in Chicago, Milan, and London. The long-term network of Spheres in major hubs could revolutionize touring by transforming and connecting venues. This pioneering Vegas location sets the blueprint for others to follow, rapidly modernizing live entertainment's next generation through immersive concepts. Doubts still linger whether the MSG Sphere's lofty price tag will undermine operations long-term. With exorbitant technology and staffing needs, can they continually fill seats to turn profits, especially if relying too heavily on continually raising ticket costs? Layer in the possibility of an economic downturn, and analysts warn that unforgiving math could sink MSG's ambitious plans. But leadership remains confident that once the venue stabilizes post-launch, lucrative sponsorship and naming rights deals will buoy the bottom line. Frankly, they need to pace projections conservatively, as bleeding edge rarely guarantees success. But oh, what rewards if they achieve stability and growth, because the guest experience inside this gleaming mirrored orb genuinely has no equal. It's a glimpse into the future of entertainment. Despite risks, MSG Sphere triumphs as innovative spectacle, immersing skeptics with multi-sensory capabilities unmatched anywhere. Potential to transform live events for decades. Though future profitability unclear, bold vision earns acclaim, with 17,000 able to forever say, "I was there when future arrived."